Today is a quick update, actually continuation rather, and a quick update for the water pump. California 600 SEC project car here. So I ran it for quite some time and got the engine to operational temperature. There are no leak from the water pump area, hoses or anything like that. Everything here looks nice and dry, so that is good news. All right, so far I don't see anything, so I should be fine. Today I'm starting on mass airflow sensor wires. I made new wiring looms for them. These are my looms here. There's another one laying further up there. Now, original ones, passenger side is extremely bad. These wires is just like bare. This is horrible. And this one didn't read at all. And driver side, they're a little better, but nonetheless, you touch them, they just crumble. So obviously to be replaced. Now these are the wires. I'm pulling them out. These I probably will pull out, at least in the area where they're visible, so not to confuse anybody later on, because I actually had been confused with one of the cars that sit back there. I looked at, somebody left the old wires, but they did install new ones, but they just left the old ones, and I'm looking at it, I was like, okay, well, I see the wires are not done, but in reality they were. They just cut them, snipped them, but then they left the old ones. I'm looking at them, I was like, oh my god, the wires need to be done. In this case, they are definitely bad, and we're definitely working on them, replacing them. Another quick note is there was lots of leaves, lots of debris everywhere here, so as you can see, the air cleaner is pretty much non-existent. That's the cabin filter, the exterior exterior air supply, and this is horrible. So you can imagine there was like a layer of leaves and dust and all of that good stuff. Same here in drains and what have you. I'm not a detailer, so I'm just clean up the areas where I have to work. I don't want all of this stuff to fall in. Obviously, cabin filter to be replaced by, you know, regardless. I got my little vacuum cleaner over there, so, you know, just vacuum up like whatever I see. It actually was filled up twice. It's a small little vacuum, so it's like small container. Twice I had to empty it. To empty it, I had to, because there was so much of the dirt over here. Okay, so this is where we are at this point. I'm just gonna continue working, have them all done, the wires replaced, and then probably put it all together, then test, actually get right live readings from both mass airflow sensors. Okay, so I ran wires, connected everything, but I didn't finish yet because thunderstorms are on their way. So I probably have another maybe half an hour outside, and that's it. So at least I can start this engine now, and I want to see if there is any results. What I'm expecting is I'm expecting to see readings from this mass airflow sensor. Okay, so I got, the rains are starting. I'm covered with smoke like crazy. This is all smoke. One of the pipes, the pipe that did not work right, so I'm just hoping that it's the actual unburned fuel that's stuck. It's so saturated, the exhaust, so we'll wait. Might take a long time to actually clear out. Alright, so anyway, most important readout here is mass airflow sensors at this point, 18, 17, 1.5, okay. Let's take a look at the second one, see if that one still reads or not, because rains are starting, so I actually have to be moving. And there's lots of smoke, neighbors are gonna kill me, so I'm gonna actually have to, and there we have it. So we have 15, 3.2 injection timing, throttle bodies, everything's okay. We do have vacuum leaks, obviously, so before I do anything, I have to actually run this engine for quite a long time before whatever's in the exhaust is going to be gone. So this is the result, because we had only 5, now we have 15, so this is 17, but you know, nonetheless, plus or minus with vacuum leaks we have, that's okay. I also do not have fan clutch. I'm still running like just basically only coolant fans electric fans. So I also will check right now the actual activation. And another real quick test, just wanted to see how oxygen sensor is behaving. So this one is a 90% 80, not good, it's probably dead, or there is this humongous vacuum leak. Let's take a look on the other side, because 90 is way too much. So this one works. Yeah, this one does work. It works pretty good. So let's take a look on the other side. This is an affected side. Something is trying to do, but I think I have to cut it quits, man. This is way too much smoke, and there's no wind today. The oxygen sensor is not reading. This is way too much smoke. Again, there is no, I have to do it. I have to run it. I have to get it all out, whatever's in the exhaust. But so much smoke with no wind, that's definitely not a good thing. I also need to check. Okay, so yeah, that's that tank I was showing the tank before. So basically the idea here is to see if there are any vacuum leaks going on this bank right here. Oh, I'm sorry, it's the bank, but this intake side, because that's the throttle body that feeds the bank that actually isn't reading properly. And we'll take a look real quick, but for a fact, mass airflow is alive. Okay, that's it. My battery is about to deplete completely. Pressure is rising high. No fan clutch, no coolant basically. Oxygen sensor does not read properly. So we'll figure that out.